Welcome back to another edition of the Jaxson Ryder Road to the Show here on MLB The Show 26. And as you can see, we are here like halfway, a little less than halfway through the month of August. And essentially the goal for this episode is we're going to be trying to push for that wild card spot and finish the season. So this might be like an hour 45, 2-hour long episode even. But the goal is to finish off 2027, the regular season here. Probably going to be a decent amount of starts in this episode. Alrighty, folks, it is time for our 26th start of the season here, taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks here at home, rocking the Grateful Dead jerseys. Let's get into it here. Leading things off for the D-backs is Trent Grisham, an all-star last season. And that first pitch cutter is going to be popped up into foul territory that Manny Machado will put away easily. So one pitch, one out. Fantastic start here for Jaxson to get the day off on the right foot. Brings up Geraldo Perdomo, who whiffs through that first pitch changeup for strike one. Way out in front of it, so we're going to go right back to it. That barely misses the zone. Going to go up in the zone now at the four-seamer. That's fouled back. And Perdomo is now down 1-2. He's in the danger zone, folks. And he whiffs through the curveball. Perdomo down on strikes. 2 down here in the first inning. That brings up a 3-hitter in Ketel Marte. And he's going to pop up this first pitch cutter foul. No play on that. Strike one. That change a bit high in the zone there, but fouled off 0-2. So once again, in the danger zone here. Way early on the timing, but right back to Jaxson. Ryder makes the play himself. 1-2-3 go the D-backs here in the first. Let's go. Solid start for Jaxson. We're on to the second, and the offense does nothing. So the cleanup hitter, Corbin Carroll, digs in to lead off for Arizona.
No, that's low.
Changeup misses.
That's ball.
That changeup misses too. So 2-0 count here to Corbin Carroll. Cutter in there for a strike. Let's have some confident 2-1 curveball here.
Ball 3.
Spit on it. 3-1 count here to Corbin Carroll.
Ball 4.
And that's ball 4. Could not place the four-seamer. That's a leadoff walk for the D-backs. Not what you want if you're Jaxson Ryder. That brings up Alek Thomas. This is the, like, all-lefty team, isn't it? It's like 6 straight lefties to start their lineup. Yeah, it's just lefty, lefty, lefty. Well, I guess it's split up a bit more, but I think the first time we played them, or the last time we played them, it was a bit, it was like 7 straight lefties or something crazy like that. But 0-1 to Alek Thomas here. And that's in the dirt, 1-1. Don't love throwing sinkers to lefties, but we're going to go for it here. Gets a ground ball, but that's foul to make it 1-2. And that's chopped out to third base. Around the horn, 5-4-3 double play turned by Machado. And that's 2 down. So the base runner is eliminated, brings up Jordan Lawler, the first righty we have faced on the day. And he's first pitch swinging at the sinker. Easy play for Cronenworth out at second base. Easy inning for Jaxson Ryder. We're on to the third. As you can see, our pitching in the last series, overall not great. I believe that we had an okay game. I don't remember. But I think we had a good game, didn't we? Who knows? I don't think we've even pitched in the last series. But we're up 1-0. Adrian Del Castillo digs in, the catcher. And he's going to foul that first pitch cutter off for strike one. Changeup in there for strike two. Let's go with another changeup here. And that was way up in the zone, more than we wanted it, but luckily it's just going to be popped up to Merrill in center field for a first out of the inning. So Del Castillo is down. That brings up Michael Toglia. And the first pitch changeup to him is smacked out to left field, but a nice catch by Rincones on the run for out number two. So 2 quick outs here for Ryder, brings up Ryan Walschmidt, the Kentucky man. First pitch sinker to him in there for a strike. And then that four-seamer is popped up the left field. Rincones makes the play, and it's a 1-2-3 inning here for Jaxson. He is cruising here early in this game. We're on to the fourth. D-backs playing some horrible ball lately. 2-8 on the season, or 2-8 in their last 10. And it's the second time through the order here with Trent Grisham. First pitch swinging on the changeup. That's grounded out in the right field for a base knock. So 104, but on the ground. Only a single for the Snakes. Leadoff man gets on. Brings up Geraldo Perdomo. We're going to go sinker against the left-hander.
That's a ball.
Below the zone, 1-0. Changeup 1-1, fouled back. Let's go right back to it. That's grounded at the shortstop. Bogarts flips to second. Cronenworth the first. 6-4-3 double play. Beautiful stuff. That's 2 down, and the base runner is no longer existing. Brings up Ketel Marte. We're going to start him off with an up and away fastball. Why the hell not? In there. Oh! It might have nicked the zone, but he's tapping his helmet. Nicks the zone indeed. Barely catches the black. 0-1 to Ketel Marte here. And then he jumps on that cutter. 1-0-1 out to right center field. Merrill ranging back. Makes the play at the track. The most well-hit ball in the day there, but we luck out. And the ballpark contains it, and Jackson Merrill chases it down. So we're on to the fifth here. With a 3-0 lead as Corbin Carroll digs in here for the Snakes, and we're going to attempt to, let's try to get 2 strikeouts. Why not? First pitch cutter in there for a strike. And then that changeup is weakly popped out to center field. Merrill puts it away for out number 1. So now we have to strike out the next 2 batters if we're going to get this dynamic challenge. And it's Alek Thomas digging in here for the Snakes. First pitch fastball in there for a strike. Let's go right back to it. Whiffed through, 95 on the gun. Whiffed through, 3-pitch strikeout to Alek Thomas. We get this next guy, and that's a bunch of green poker chips for us. Going to be Jordan Lawler Jordan Lawler up here with 2 outs. Fastball in there for a strike. Front door cutter in there for a strike. He's down 0-2. Spits on the curveball. We're going to go right back to it, though. Spits on that one somehow as well. It's mono. Makes contact with it, but it's foul. We just need a strikeout. We don't have to necessarily make a miss. Let's go righty on righty changeup, but buried down and in. Can't time it, misses the zone, and now we're at risk of walking him. And instead, we're going to work a ground ball, so it's going to be an easy inning, but we do not get the strikeout. I mean, honestly, it would have been better if he got a single and then we struck out the next guy, but not what happened. We're through 5 scoreless here, on to the 6th. We are indeed pitching the 6th. Padres up 3-0 still, as we've only allowed 1 run here in this ball game. That was not where he wanted it. Change up, basically middle. And then that next change up down in the zone. Grounded at the third base. Machado, easy play for him. 1 down. Del Castillo is down. Brings up Michael Toglia. First pitch strike. That catches the zone barely. And then that changeup is whiffed through. Toglia is in the danger zone, folks. Whiffed through. The big swing and miss on the curveball. Toglia down on strikes. 3rd K of the day here for Ryder. 2 down in the inning. Brings up Waldschmidt. First pitch fastball, still pumping it up there at 97 in there for a strike. Let's go right back to it, same spot. That backs him off the plate, 1-1. Sinker chopped back, 1-2. And then the curveball gets the swing and miss. Spinning that thing. Back-to-back Ks here for Jaxson in the 6th inning. We're on to the 7th. That's 6 scoreless innings of pitching for Jaxson, and we're going to pitch the 7th. Only 51 pitches on the day here for Jaxson, as we are absolutely rolling. First pitch cutter in there for a strike. Changeup fouled back. It's 0-2. Curveball fouled back, still 0-2. We're going to go right back to it, though. No way he expects it 2 times in a row. But he spits on it, so 1-2. It's mano-a-mano time. Can't quite find the zone. Cutter can't find the zone either. Suddenly it's 3-2 here to Trent Grisham. And then the cutter gets a foul back. So this AB may cost us being able to pitch the full 7th. That's also fouled back. That's also fouled back. My goodness. Up to 60 pitches now. And we take a risk with the full count curveball, and it's in the dirt for ball 4. So Trent Grisham with a leadoff walk here to start the 7th. And they're going to let us face Perdomo. See if we can get an easy ground ball here. Not quite. That's going to be a line down the left field line into the corner. That might score Grisham from first base. He's rounding third, heading home. The throw in from the cutoff. Bogarts is offline and not in time. And the shutout is over. RBI double for Perdomo here, as that's back-to-back base runners to start this 7th inning. And they're letting us pitch to Marte.
Nope, ball 1.
Misses there for ball 1. Fastball then in there, 1-1. And then that cutter is ripped down the right, or the right field line. But we luck out and it's foul. Can't time the curveball in the dirt. Perdomo stays put, though. 2-2 now. And that's a ground ball on the changeup. Moves Perdomo over to third, but now it's one down, runner on third. And it brings up Corbin Carroll. We got to strike him out. We cannot let him drive in a run, make this a one-run game. First pitch, strike. And he's down 0-2. That works too. Soft pop-up. Edge of the outfield grass. I guess you would say edge of the infield dirt there, but Machado puts it away. 2 down nonetheless. And it now brings up Alec Thomas with a man on third and 2 outs. First pitch cutter in there for a strike. Changeup grounded out to Cronenworth, and that is out of it. So only 1 run comes across here in the 7th. We only give up 1 run in the inning, and we're on to the 8th here with a 3-1 lead. Yuki Matsui comes in to relieve us. Did not expect to pitch the 8th anyways. And we do tack on 1 more run, so this is going to be an easy win here. Brian Hoeing should be able to close things out. 100%. 9th save of the year for him since taking over from Mason Miller. That's our 13th win. Padres win at 4-1. Fantastic game. We're chasing down that 3rd wild card spot, or at least attempting to, and give it to us, damn it. 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 4 Ks, 2 walks. Bit uncharacteristic, but still a really good day on the hill nonetheless. And I was curious to see some of the trades that we made. We did indeed trade Mason Miller and Michael King and Paul DeYoung to the Guardians for, I guess, a bunch of prospects is what though. I know Tolentino is a name I recognize. David Chavez is not a name I recognize. Jackson Wiggins is a name I recognize. And then the Rangers, we traded Marinaccio and Gavin Sheets for this Jackie Montano guy who I have never heard of. And then we traded Pivetta, Haggerty, Nick Martinez, and Yu Darvish to the Orioles for Kobe Mayo and Nate George, who obviously I know both of those players. Apparently we also traded Joe Musgrove in May, and then back in April we traded Jeremiah Estrada. So this team is just hemorrhaging players at this point, and then we're still making a run here with some of the young guys playing. You know, right now we're 3rd place. We're not going to make it 3rd place in the NL West, but we're 7-3 in our last 10 here, and 5 games out of the wild card. We got 2 teams in front of us here. We're 7-3. One of those teams in front of us is 2-8. The other one's 6-4. I mean, it's doable. It's doable for sure, but it's going to take some help too. And we are on the road now, here on the south side of Chicago, taking on the White Sox, who are 70-58 on the season. And yes, you saw that correctly. Our Padres are indeed above 500, 64-63 on the season. Munetaka Murakami leading things off here for the Sox. And he's going to be first pitch swinging, grounded that changeup over to third base, 1 down, 1 pitch, 1 out. Beautiful stuff here. Jackson Ryder brings up Kyle Teal. First pitch cutter in there for a strike. Let's go up and away fastball now. Went a bit inside on us, but we get a swing and miss, so now he's down 0-2. Spits on that curveball, 1-2 here. Let's go cutter once again. Spits on that, couldn't quite locate it. I think that missed. I'm not going to challenge yet. I think that would have missed. So now it's full count suddenly here to Kyle Teal. And then we place a solid changeup, but he hits it right back up the middle for a base knock. So 1-out single for Kyle Teal. Brings up Colson Montgomery. And he's jumping on that first pitch cutter, hitting it 100 miles an hour, but foul. They're down 0-1. Can't time the changeup. It's 1-1 here to Montgomery. We're going to go with a righty on lefty sinker. Can't time that either. So suddenly it's 2-1 here to Montgomery. And then a hard hit ground ball. 106 off the bat. Gets through the infield. And Rincones can't field it well in left field. So first to third is Kyle Teal. Montgomery's on first. And suddenly we are in trouble with Andrew Benintendi, who has a career high. Really, that's a career high. 22 home runs. I would have thought maybe he hit like 25 or something at one point with the Sox, but I guess not. He never really was that big of a power hitter. And when I say Sox, I mean the Red Sox. But we're gonna try to get out of this here. On the corners, 1 out.
That's inside. That's a ball.
This is the... Oh, I should have challenged that. Probably would have nicked.
No,
That's foul, 1-1. That's also foul, 105 off the bat. Spits on the curveball. No! Oh, I couldn't even beat him there. I was like a half-second delayed on getting there to first base because I didn't sprint right away, and then... Oh my god, that's close. Alright, well, we're down... Oh, no, not down. We actually scored one in the first, so it's just a tie game here. Let's try to allow no more base runners. Lenine Sosa up with first and second, 1 out. Sinker is chopped back for strike 1. It just feels different. I don't know if there's like something going on with the frame rate here at this field or whatever, but it feels different. And then he down it in sinker, inside added to right field. Luckily, they're not going to score. But we failed the dynamic challenge. Bases juiced here, 1 out. For Alex Call is on this team. Sinker in there for strike 1. Changeup, ground ball. I mean, that's a tough 4.63. Yep, that's not happening. So we get the high leverage out, but a run comes in too, and now we're down 2-1. I mean, this is a disaster first inning here against the White Sox. And George Springer's on this ball club. First pitch, 97 to him, in there for a strike. And then we get a ground ball. So we give up 2 runs in the first, not the best start that we've had. Let's just try to settle in here and just dominate the rest of this game. Not get our ERA too inflated here. As Good Vibes Only digs in, Eugenio Suarez. Sinker, misses the zone. And then we leave that up in the zone a bit, but luckily Suarez doesn't get a hold of it, and it just popped at the right field for 1 down. 9-hitter Luis Angel Acuna digs in. 97 there to him on the black. That one's also fouled off. 98 on the gun for that one. spits on the curveball. That was a down in the zone sinker, but somehow he hits that a line drive, but luckily right to Cronenworth. 2 down. Top of the order now with Murakami. Changeup misses. Mune is absolutely tearing the cover off the ball in his last 9 games. You saw there on the score bug. As then we give up a changeup that goes up in the zone. I feel like I barely missed the timing, and it went up in the zone, and that's just grounded through the middle. Not hit well, but still finds a way through the infield. As now Kyle Teal digs in.
Ball.
It just does not feel the same. It's like it's a different frame rate or something here at this field, which would not surprise me. Jesus Christ. 106. Luckily, it's foul. We got lucky on that one. Bit of an athletic play there by Jaxson. And we're through 2. So we don't give up any runs there in that inning. Not a lot of great executed pitches that inning, but we get lucky with some of it. And we're through 2. Can the offense pick us up at all, please? We need to win this game. We took game 1. We lost game 2. We need this. This is the rubber match. They got me on the bump. They're probably expecting a win because I've been pitching so well lately.
Nope. Ball.
And then we come out here. What? I should have challenged that. Get a swing and miss on the changeup, though. Luckily, that's foul. And then that cutter puts a good swing on it, but not good enough as it dies out in right field. So 1 down. Brings up Benintendi. Let's go sinker against a lefty. Why the fuck not? In there for a strike. Let's go changeup in an 0-1 count. Why the fuck not? Gets a ground ball into the Crone zone. That's 2 down. Brings up Lenine Sosa, who inside out of the sinker last time up. We can't find the zone with that. 1-0. Saws him off on the 4-seamer. Nice play by the catcher. Scoreless 3rd inning for Jaxson. We're on to the 4th. Can the offense pick us up, please? That would be fantastic. Not yet. First pitch swinging from Alex Call. Pops this one up weakly to left field. That'll be an easy out for Rincones. 1 down. Brings up George Springer. Top of the zone fastball in there for a strike. Cutter, not well placed, but in there for a strike nonetheless. And that curveball is fouled off. Give another one. Ooh, barely misses. I think that missed the zone. Now we give him a mano-a-mano fastball. 97 on the gun, fouled back. Couldn't get the changeup down low enough, and that's ripped up the middle for a base knock. So a 1-out single by Springer. We do have a chance for a ground ball here to get out of it, so we're going to try to get that here at the sinker as the first pitch is fouled back by Suarez. There's the ground ball. Bogart 6-4-3 perhaps? Yes, indeed. 6-4-3 gets us out of the inning, and that's another scoreless frame here for Ryder. As we're on to the 5th, and the offense still not doing anything for us. Front door cutter. That looked like it might have nicked the zone, but I've been tricked by that side of the camera before. Yep. 1-0 count to Acuna to start things off.
That's a ball.
And then we can't find it with the sinker. We're immediately down 2-0. Then 2-1. Four-seamer finds the zone. It's 2-2. We have not had the curveball working today. So we go with a sinker. That's chopped foul. Somehow makes contact on that. And then he whiffs through that one. Back-to-back curves, gets him on the second one. First out of the inning here on the drop third strike. Yeah, that's only the first strikeout of the day. I mean, that's how you know we don't have it going. We don't have a single strikeout until the 5th inning. Now it's third time through here with Murakami, who jumps on that up and in cutter, but that is foul. No play on it for Tatis either. That is swung through. A little bit of an inside out there on the curveball, but nice play by Bogarts on the backhand. Rips it across the diamond, and that's 2 down. Murakami retired. We'll bring up Kyle Teal. Not the best play sinker there, as that's 101 foul. Whiff through the cutter, now 0-2. Somehow he makes contact on that curveball. And we're going to go right back to it. That's also made contact with, but granted right to Cronenworth. 1, 2, 3, go the White Sox. We're through 5. Only giving up 2, all of them in that first inning. Please, offense. We don't get to pitch the 6th. Alec Jacob comes in to relieve us. And the offense does nothing on the day, so we lose the series to the White Sox. It's not what we wanted. Not what we wanted at all. We're going to get the loss as well. 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 K, no walks. So, overall, not the worst start, but I mean, we didn't get any strikeouts on the day. We had 1. And then 2 runs, both in the first inning. The offense does nothing to pick us up. It wasn't the worst start, but also not our best either. Alrighty, we're back at home here for our 28th start of the season. I mean, we're not even through August yet here, and this is, our 4th start of the episode already, so I don't know if we're going to be able to fit all this in one episode, but we're gonna try. But 28th start of the year here, taking on the Chicago Cubs here at home, as Alex Bregman's going to lead off for the Cubbies. First pitch fastball fouled back. Sinker fouled back. It's 0-2 here to Bregman. That's also fouled back. Somehow makes contact with it. We give him a mano-a-mano fastball now. Spits on it, 1-2. Spits on the curveball as well, so 2-2 count here. And then the cutter runs over the heart of the plate there. Luckily, it's fouled off.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Yeah, that missed. Suddenly it's a full count. Fouled back. Here comes the 9th pitch of the AB. We go right back to the four-seamer. In there. Froze him. Was not expecting it in the same spot. Took 9 pitches, but we get the strikeout. Brings up Michael Bush here as the second batter of the game. And he's fouling off that first pitch cutter for strike 1. Changeup then fouled back. It's 0-2.
That's a ball.
Curveball spit on. Fastball then weakly popped up to left field. That'll be the second out of the inning as Rincones puts it away for out number 2. And here's Miguel Amaya. In the 3-hole? That's odd. I don't know about that, I don't know about that. Man, it fools me every time on that side of the plate.
That's a ball.
That misses too. I mean, that and what I should have challenged.
Ball 3.
Oh my god, we can't do anything right now. It's 3-0 to Miguel Amaya, the 3-hitter.
That's ball 4.
No, no, no. That's not ball 4. Yeah. Don't fuck me. And then we get a line drive sinker right to the first baseman. I think that's Roccaforte playing there today. As we somehow get a scoreless top of the first. Or bottom of the first, rather. No, it's top of the first. What am I saying? I'm stupid. Mickey Moniak in the cleanup spot here, apparently now at the Cubbies.
That's a ball.
Cutter misses the zone. Fastball finds the zone. Changeup gets a whiff. Curveball gets spit on. Cutter gets a swing and miss for strike 3. So Mickey Moniak retired to start the second inning here. We don't need to see the StatCast replay here. Brings up Seiya Suzuki. All right, first pitch, strike. Sinker is then fouled off, makes it 0-2. Fastball locks him up. 98 freezes him on the top half corner. Let's go. On the black. Look at that. Brings up Nico Horner. Sinker on the top of the zone there. Not the intended spot, but it might actually be playable here. It is indeed, as Carson Roccaforte makes the play. Reaches into the crowd, pulls it back in. 1, 2, 3 go the Cubs. We're on to the third. It's Dansby Swanson. Sinker well below the zone for ball 1. And then the next one is chopped out to second base. Into the Crone zone, but not the smoothest of plays there by Cronenworth. As that's going to be an infield single here for Dansby Swanson. Brings up the 8-hitter in Matt Shaw. .363 perhaps? Yes, indeed. 3-6-3 double play turned by Roccaforte. And that's 2 down. We got the Jaguar up now. Middle sinker. We luck out. That just fouled off. Changeup in there for a strike. And then the curveball chopped up the middle, past the diving glove of Xander Bogaerts. So 2-out single for Alcantara, keeps the inning alive. Top of the order now with Alex Bregman. Fastball in there for a strike. Sinker then chopped out to shortstop. Easy way to second there. Efficient inning for Jaxson. We're through 3 scoreless. Offense still has done nothing. And continues to do nothing. We're on to the 4th. It's still 0-0. Changeup in there for a strike. Next changeup also. Strike 2. Curveball fouled back. His eye level is now down in the zone. We're going to ramp it up with the cutter. As that is on his hands and popped up to right center field, where Merrill will put it away for out number 1. So Bush retired to start off the 4th inning. Brings up Miguel Amaya. First pitch swinging at that sinker. Fouls it back for strike 1. Fastball then fouled back as well. Down 0-2. Decently hit, but not well enough, as Roccaforte will make the play. That's 2 down. I'm really enjoying when he plays first. Obviously, you're going to get more hitting when you have Nathaniel Lowe out there, but Roccaforte, I mean, you get the benefit of the left-handed first baseman. He's an outfielder, so he's just probably more athletic in general. All right, swing and miss on the changeup. That one a bit high in the zone, but once again, Roccaforte impressing over there at first base. Makes the play. Another scoreless inning for Jaxson. We're on to the 5th. Offense, please. Do something against this Cubby. Yes! We finally have a run on the board as Seiya Suzuki digs in to lead off the 5th. And he's first pitch swinging at that sinker. Very nice play by Machado and very nice scoop by Roccaforte. All around, both on the corners. There you see the arsenal today. Very fastball and sinker heavy. But a decent amount of changeups, curveballs. The cutter, not so much today. Let's do a little front door cutter here to start off Nico Horner. Why not? That's why. That's why. Stick to your fucking game plan, Jersey. I mean, what the hell are we doing here? Seeing a thing like that pop up and being like, well, I guess I've got to throw the cutter more. Fucking moron. So now Swanson's up. 1 out. Runner on first. First pitch to him in there for a strike. Second sinker misses the zone. Oh! Little 1-1 curveball in there for a strike.
Ball
2. 1-2 curveball is spit on. That one's fouled back. Still 2-2. Sinker, grounded foul. I want this double play. Come on. Let's go one more. Below the zone, full count. Fouled off. The at-bat of a lifetime here from Dansby Swanson. Fouled off again. through the sliding glove of Machado for a single. God damn it. So first and second here, one out for the Cubs as we finally get our lead. Now they're threatening to take that away from us here. As now Matt Shaw is up with 2 on and 1 out. This is where our pitching clutch comes in, and my pitching clutch has not been upgraded very much. But we get a pop fly here. The old infield fly gets us out number 2. So Shaw is put away. And out brings up the Jaguar with 2 outs. Fastball blown by him, swing and a miss. Sinker then grounds out to shortstop, short way to second. Beautiful stuff. 2 runners stranded. That's another scoreless frame for Jaxson. We're through 5 with a lead. And we're pitching the 6th. Dynamic challenge as well. Let's just retire the side in order here.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Sinker barely misses the... it was a bit inside. And the fastball makes it 1-1. We get a ground ball. Easy out there. Bregman retired here for the 3rd time up in the day to lead off the 6th. Brings up Michael Bush. Not the best placement, but in there for a strike nonetheless.
Nope, that's a ball.
Changeup misses the zone. That cutter. I mean, that's why I feel like every time I throw the cutter these days, it's like that. So even if it's not hit well fair, it's like 110 foul. Curveball gets a foul off. Oh my God. Barely. Can we just get a swing and miss, please? No, instead he's going to absolutely tattoo this 112 into right field. Luckily, just a single. We failed the dynamic challenge, though. But with the right-hander up, we've got a prime opportunity to throw a bunch of sinkers and get a ground ball. Oh, I mean, you couldn't do it better. 6-4-3, we're out of the 6th. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Strikeout pitch not working the past couple games, but we work a lot of ground balls. As we're pitching the 7th as well. Up 3-0 now. Bit of a cushion to pitch with here. 1 pitch, 1 out. Boom. Easy stuff. Mickey Moniak retired. That'll bring up Seiya Suzuki. 2 pitch, 2 outs, as that's weakly popped up the right field. Tatis, can of corn for him. Brings up Nico Horner. How about 3 pitches and 3 outs? Little shoestring catch there by Maryland center field. Easy stuff. That should be like an ultra-efficient inning, let alone a very efficient inning. We're through 7. Let's pitch the 8th. Oh, they take us out of there. David Morgan comes in the game. Oh my God, they're going to blow this? They already gave up 2 runs, 1 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th. Now they have 2 on, 2 outs for Matt Shaw. And our new closer, Brian Honing, on the bump. Get it done, please. Every fucking game matters. We're playing playoff games every day at this point. And he's going to work a fly ball and close it out. Padres win over the Cubs here today. Fantastic performance from Jaxson Ryder. Gets his 14th win of the season. Hoeing's 11th save. 7 innings, 5 hits, no earned runs, 3 Ks, and no walks. Once again here at home in San Diego for our 29th start of the season. ERA down to 2.47 here through 153 and a third innings pitched for Jaxson. As you can see, we're rocking the 90s throwbacks here. The navy and orange pinstripes. Solid look. Let's see if we get 2 strikeouts. Why not? Ian Happ in his bright blue cleats. First pitch in there for a strike. And then we hang that changeup, and it's tattooed 104 out in the left center field gap. That's going to be a leadoff extra base hit for the Giants. Not what we want, especially since this is the team that we're really trying to chase down here in the wild card. This is a must-win game. Well, that is certainly not what we want. I mean, that wasn't the worst pitch, but middle in, didn't really cut as much as I wanted it to. And now we're immediately down 2-0, and we haven't recorded an out. Let's just see if we can strike him out. Why not? Did I just see that he's tied for second? I should have challenged that. He's tied for second in the NL in home runs with 37. Willie Adames. There we go. 75 green poker chips. And give them. And give them. Brings up Matt Chapman. The Cal State Fullerton man. Whiff on the changeup. We've got him right where we want him. Can't quite execute the curve. It's 2-2. And then we get a pop fly on the fastball, so that'll be 2 down. Brings up Harrison Bader. Tough play by... Oh my goodness, into the Crone zone. Really tough play, but executes it nonetheless. Fantastic stuff over there. So we put it behind us. We got 3 outs right after we gave up the 2-run shot. We just got to put it behind us, and boom, already the offense picks us up. We're up 3-2. We could have been up already. I didn't really pay attention to the score before, but Jung-Hoo Lee leading off the second. And I just instinctively pressed the sinker against the lefty, and of course he just goes and immediately slaps it up the single. Or slaps the middle for a single, as they have the leadoff man on. Sinker in there for a strike. "5-4-3 perhaps? Yes, indeed. Machado starts the 5-4-3. That's 2 down. Nobody on base now. Brings up Daniel Susac. The former Arizona Wildcat, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm like 99% sure.
No, that's too high.
Can't find the zone there with the fastball. And we're down 2-1 to the opposing catcher. But then we work the sinker for a ground ball, and that's going to be out number 3. So scoreless frame. Beautiful stuff. Flush in the first inning already. We're on to the third. Still a 3-2 game. Dave Hanna with some high stirrups. Definitely a fake guy. Looks like he's about 2 feet tall up there. What you would call this stance that he's rocking is currently a 11-year-old who has a $400... What you would call this stance that he has right here. This is what a current Little Leaguer looks like, who's never going to take the bat off his shoulder. Fouls off another one. And then that one is weakly popped up to center field for the first out of the inning. The one down, we're now to the top of the order here for Hap and Devers yet again. That's not good. That's not good. I hesitated. That's an E. Oh, my God. I could have saved him. I mean, he should have caught it, but... And now we're right back in the same spot. Ian Happ's on base. Rafi Devers is up. I mean, basically every time we throw this cutter recently, it's just been getting tattooed.
No, that's a ball.
Missing with the changeup. Should have challenged. Oh my God, no. No, I hung the curve. No. Oh my God, it's going to be a Corbin Carroll game all over it. All over again, it's going to be a Corbin Carroll game. Wait, so he has 39. That means that he's the leader. The Giants have him and Adames with, like, basically 40 home runs. Oh my God, that was like, I mean, I might as well just walked that to the outfield for him. As we're down 4-3. We do get the dynamic challenge there. I mean, maybe not. Yep, maybe not. Maybe not. We work a ground ball, but it's going to be some crazy-ass spin fucking throw. Drags the first baseman off the bag, and no chance.
Ball.
Misses the strike zone. It's 1-1.
No.
I don't feel comfortable about this, but I'm challenging anyways. Oh my God, I should have been confident. Should have been confident. 1-2 here to Chapman. If he doesn't strike out on this, we're going high fastball. Yep, can't execute. The mano-a-mano fastball. Blows it by him at 97. 2 down. Front door cutter in there for a strike. Sinker fouled off. And then we get the swing and miss with the curve. Back-to-back Ks. Do a decent job flushing the Devers home run that inning, but we are down 4-3 entirely because of Rafi Devers. And this is a very important game. We took the first 2 games. They took the third game. We need this W as the offense ties it up. Absolutely.
Ball. No, that's in.
Cutter misses. And then we can't locate the fastball, and Jung-Hoo Lee has a slap single. All right. Got to lock in here. I mean, we're not going to strike at the sides. Let's just try to not allow another base runner. And then, of course, they immediately take it down and in sinker. For 76 miles an hour over the head of Machado, we fail the challenge, and then they have 2 on, nobody out. Can't place that sinker.
Ball.
Can't place the changeup either. And then we give up a sinker through the infield. That one was well hit, but still on the ground. As that's now 3 straight singles for the Giants, and it's bases juiced here in a 4-4 game. And they're taking me out. God fucking damn it. We're trying to climb back in the playoffs here, and I'm the one fucking it up. You gotta be kidding me. Alec Jacob comes in. Oh my God, we're gonna win. Oh my God, the team picked me up. The team picked me up. Absolutely disaster performance from Jaxson Ryder on the day, but it looks like they're gonna get out of it. Yes, indeed. Brian Hoeing gets the save. 10-9 win. I mean, I'll take it. No decision for me. 12th save of the season for Brian Hoeing, and we win a series, a 4-game set over the Giants 3-1. That's big-time stuff. Horrible, horrible performance from us. 3 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs. I mean, just disgusting. Folks, we're taking on a very good Miami Marlins team here in Miami. Rocking their weird, what looks like golf polo jerseys. Xavier Edwards leading things off. Can't locate the changeup. And we find the strike zone with it the next pitch. And then I throw a sinker against the lefty and get immediately reminded why you shouldn't do that as they rip a double down the right field line. They're in some trouble already. Come on. Beautiful. 1 down. Kyle Stowers retired on strikes. Brings up the Nepo baby himself. Oh my God, Machado. I'm trying to lock in here. I'm not even saying anything. We get a ground ball, and Machado does that with it. God fucking damn it. Infield single. But now the double play is indeed set up. As we can't find the strike zone. We do find it there. Don't find it there. .463 perhaps? Yes, indeed. Scoreless frame for Jaxson Ryder. Works out of the jam. Strands 2 runners. As we are on to the second, where Otto Lopez, who apparently has 23 home runs, stands in the batter's box. And he's immediately grounding one down the line. What a fucking play by the old man over at third base. My goodness. My goodness. I always think it's... In this game, he has his pants are quite baggy in this, too. But in real life, it really stands out when you see Machado play. He's like the only guy in the league who still has like those 2017, 2016 era, like, super baggy pants. First pitch cutter to TJ Friedel, who is apparently on the Marlins now. And then we work a ground ball. That's 2 down. We'll take it. Bring up Alec Boehm, who also is apparently on the Marlins. The Wichita State Shocker. Sinker in their first strike. There's another ground ball. 1, 2, 3. Go the fish, as I'm getting a telemarketer call for the 80 billionth time in the past 2 days. Scoreless frame. We are on to the third, where the ECU Pirate Connor Norby digs in to lead things off. Not quite what we want. Let's try to get a down and away cutter here, like a slider action. Ground ball, we'll take it. That's 1 down. Beautiful stuff. Tyler Stevenson is apparently on this team. I don't know. That looked like it was in there to me, but I've been tricked many times. Yep. That's a ball, 1-0. That's in there for a strike. That's also a strike. And Tyler Stevenson somehow hits that curveball opposite way on the ground for a base knock. So, 1 down, 1 on. Here for the top of the order, and Xavier Edwards, who doubled his last time up because I threw him a sinker. I should have fucking challenged that. And then he hits the changeup up the middle anyways. So back-to-back singles here for the fish. Not what we want. Brings up Kyle Stowers. We gotta lock in, get out of this. Spits on the curveball. How are you spitting on that? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. He's not going to expect a second one. Oh my fucking god, the runner got in the way, but everyone stays put. Everyone moves up 90 feet. Double play still in play. But that's another single here for the Fish, as we are just giving up singles at the wazoo lately. And it's Griffin Conine. Let's just try to get at it without allowing a run, please. What was that? What was that? How? That wasn't even like Olay bullshit, like Roger Dorn. That was just like Little League shit right there. I mean, that was just like lazy kid who wants to go home bullshit. Oh, no. God fucking damn it. Oh, we are getting cooked. Wait, what? I didn't challenge that sinker because it looked like the ump signaled that it was a strike. Oh my god, we can't do anything. We get the strikeout there on Otto Lopez. Runners on second and third. 2 outs now. Back-to-back Ks. We do give up the lead, though. Not a great inning for us. On to the fourth. Alec Boehm digs in. The offense is not picking us up. We're going to get a 1-2-3 inning, though. Sinker in there for strike one. We get a pop-up on the four-seamer. Quick out for number one. Easy stuff. Brings up Connor Norby. We're going to throw him a down and away cutter to start. In there for a strike. All right. Fastball gets a foul back. It's 0-2. We hang the fuck out of it, but luckily he doesn't hit it that well. As Merrill puts it away for out number 2. We get lucky there. Thank God. Brings up Tyler Stevenson. In there for strike one on the sinker. And then somehow that's middle, and we luck out there too. We're through the fourth with a scoreless frame. I mean, just disgusting. Disgusting line. 7 hits. Boom. Strikeout for Xavier Edwards to start off the, was it the 5th inning? It is indeed. Let's go first pitch curveball to Stowers. Just weakly popped up the left field. That's going to be a quick out number 2. Cutter in there for a strike. Changeup gets the swing and miss. Spits on the curveball. Man! But then we get a ground ball at the cutter somehow on the hands. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Fish. We're on to the 6th. Please pick us up, offense. We don't get to pitch the 6th. Alec Jacob comes in to relieve us. And the offense does pick us up at some point. I'm going to assume Honing is going to get the save. He is indeed. Thank God. Oh my God. We don't get the win. Luckily, we don't get the win, as in, like, Jaxson Ryder doesn't get the win, but the team gets the win. That's all that matters right now. We are chasing down this wild card spot. It's all about the team. Alrighty, folks, it's time for an NL West matchup here as we are trying to hunt down that last wild card spot. Taking on the Dodgers. I just ruined some guy's day on Call of Duty, and now we're here trying to chase down the wild card spot for our 31st start of the season here. We always struggle against the Dodgers, so the goal here is to not struggle against the Dodgers, as Jazz Chisholm looks like it's going to lead things off for them, and we're going to try to retire the side in order. That cutter went way more inside than I wanted it to. And that changeup did not break at all. Luckily, it's hit right at Tatis in right field. So that's 1 down. Brings up Ohtani as the 2-hitter. First pitch changeup in there for a strike. That was some weird timing on that one. Hit well, but foul. They're not as well as I thought. Let's go another curveball here, but go a little bit lower. Spits on it. 1-2 here to Ohtani. Not the greatest timing on that, but we get the swing and the miss and the strikeout. Ohtani down on strikes. That's 2 down here in the inning. Brings up Kyle Tucker. Don't time it well, and of course he hits it against the shift through the hole. So we do not retire the side in order. We fail our dynamic challenge. And now they have their first righty up in Will Smith. And of course he's... I mean, what? 113 off the bat. On a down and in sinker? Let's just try to record a weaker no contact. I mean, look where the pitch is. And he hits that 113. cutter to Muncie in there for a strike. Changeup fouled off. He's down 0-2. I mean, that's ridiculous. I feel like we didn't even do anything wrong that inning, and we're down 2-0, and we're giving a bunch of hard contact. What just happened? Alright, we've got Pajes down 0-2. Now we give him a little mano-a-mano fastball here. And he pops it up foul territory over to Nathaniel Lowe, who will put it away for out number 3. But the Dodgers do tack on 2 here in the first as we move things on. And our offense does nothing to pick us up. I don't know how that's middle. Swing and a miss on that sinker. .98 on the gun, fouled back, still 0-2 here for Teoscar. Give him a little curveball action now. And somehow that doesn't break at all. It's middle, hanging curveball, and that's gone. I mean, I haven't played this game in a few days, but I mean, come on. What happened? We just suck now. Let's just say no more base runners, perhaps? Let's give a sinker to Freeman, even though he's a lefty. I mean, how does that miss that badly? We luck out with a fly out there, but I mean, nothing is working well for us today. Alright, we got Betts down 0-2. Oh. Yeah. Spits on the curveball, suddenly it's 2-2. That's gonna bloop in. I mean, we can't do anything! What is going on with my timing right now? Alright, we got him 0-2. I mean, I barely missed the timing, and it's a hung changeup. Like, ridiculous. And now they got 2 on with 1 out, and fucking Ohtani's up. I mean, I guess we'll try to strike him out. I guess. I don't know, that looked like it might have nicked that inside corner there, pal. Yeah, don't fuck me, this is Ohtani up there. We need everything we can get. Oh! And then we fuck up the timing that time, and we still get the swing in them. So we've struck out Ohtani twice today, and then everyone else has been hitting the piss out of the ball against us. Make that make sense. Give me my 5 tokens, though, please. And now we have another boss challenge here. Yeah, sure. And I think that was out of the zone, too. It was like... Nope, they counted us in the zone. All right. So, we get the dynamic challenge. We get out of it. They tack on one more run. It's 3-0 Dodgers. Can the offense pick us up at all, please? Please? Perhaps? Oh! My goodness. Well, last time I'd be hit a down-and-in sinker 3 million miles an hour. So we'll start him up with a fastball this time. And, of course, he's geared in for that, too. Ooh, couldn't hold up, could you, Will? Somebody's making contact with that sinker. And then he's popping up that four-seamer into foul territory. Nathaniel Lowe makes the play. And Smith is retired for the first out. That'll bring up Max Muncy. First pitch cutter in there for a strike. Up and away fastball in there for a strike. And then the curveball gets a ground ball, and Machado can't field it because he's old and washed. Must have been some analytics up on the video board there. Freaked him out. Spooked him. Like a red dead horse out there at third base. I mean, I might as well have just walked the pitch to left field. I mean, I might as... that was like I was trying to give up a home run. Oh my God, we're horrible. Let's just not get cocky with it here. Come on. Can't time it. Still can't time it. Middle again. I mean, what the fuck? And then we get a ground ball that Bogarts is going to field for out number 2. But we're down 1 because I stink. I mean, they're just tattooing the sinker and the curveball tonight. What is going on with the timing? That feels like it should be a... Now I'm trying to go too early on it. Luckily we get a pop fly. We're at number 3. We're going to need some help from the offense again here, folks. And they do indeed help us out. It's 6-5. There's a lot of stuff in this game with Road to the Show that feels very scripted. Stuff like that, where it's like, oh, you're pitching, you're having a bad day, well, they're going to score some offense today. You're dominating, well, they're not going to do anything. And then when you're a hitter, there's a lot of, like, scripted results, it feels like. Where it's like, it's trying to keep your batting average within a certain amount of points. I mean, I barely missed the timing, and that's what happens? We're going to throw a changeup here to a righty. Pick it up, please. Pick it up and throw it to first. We're fine. Jackson's an athlete. That's one down. And now we're top of the order here with Jazz Chisholm. As we throw a middle changeup because we barely missed the timing. Barely missed the timing, and it ends up way the hell over there. Barely missed the timing, it ends up way the hell over there. Oh my god. Come on, Machado. Oh, they get a runner on here with 2 outs. Or 1 out, rather. Swing and a miss on Ohtani. Miss with the cutter. I don't feel confident at this pitch, but I gotta mix up something. I was fully confident. What am I talking about? Oh my god. And what, now the fielders are back to where they just can't do it. Was there a patch? Was there a patch in this game that I just totally missed? There must have been, because I mean it's back to just every ground ball is something like that the fielders can't pick up, and the timing is all out of craziness, and you barely miss, and it's like a 45-foot miss. Okay. We'll take that. Okay, so he's geared in on that cutter. Spits on the curve. And then he swings through that. So that's 2 down. Kyle Tucker down on strikes. Can we keep this lead intact? I'm going to attempt to throw another sinker to Will Smith. Change up in there for a strike. Spits on the curve somehow. Now it's time for the mano a mano fastball. And we get him to pop it up to shallow center field. Merrill will come in to put that one away for out number 3, and we keep it intact. 6-5 Padres lead as the game is trying to script us to a victory here. Please don't blow it. They're letting us pitch the 5th, even though we're getting rocked today. We're going to attempt to retire the side in order because there's no chance we're getting an immaculate inning. Yeah, just go for an immaculate inning here. That's an easy challenge to go for. That's something you definitely want to be thinking about while on the mound. Beautiful. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So we immediately failed the challenge. And they're taking us out. So Max Muncy has knocked us out of the game. They get a base runner on to start the inning. Hopefully the bullpen does not blow it. Not that, like, we didn't do anything. Like, I mean, if the bullpen blows it, like, who cares? Like, we pitched like ass. Oh my god! What? We gave up an 8-run or 9-run 8th inning? I mean, what can you even say to that? "22 hits. I mean, they had to have changed something. There had to have been a patch that I just wasn't aware of. I mean, that was drastically different. This episode is recorded in 2 parts, multiple days in between the 2 sessions. So, like, that was that was not the same shit. Alrighty, folks. Now we're here on the road taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Here at PNC Park, Jaxson on the bump, trying to put the last start behind him and get back on the right track here. As the first pitch to O'Neal Cruz is going to be fouled off. That was, I mean, that timing just did not feel good at all. And I just got off Call of Duty here, which is, you know, I'm 30 years old trying to compete with a bunch of sweated out 2007, born in 2007 kids. Like, you know, my reactions are very snappy right now, and that just did not feel great. Okay, whatever, I guess. That timing was not good either. Once again, horrible timing, and he spits on the curve. Once again, horrible timing. No idea how that's not good timing, but we'll take it, and we'll get the double play. That's 2 down, runner on third base now. As I guess that's Nick Allen playing for us today. At third base. Shea Langoliers here for the Pirates. Alright, we've got him. 2-strike count. He's fouling back the 4-seamer. He was late on it. We're going to give him another one, and if he fouls this one off, we go curveball. Can't time fucking anything, and then O'Neal Cruz is going to get caught trying to, I don't know what the fuck he was doing over there at third. Something. As we somehow get out of that inning not allowing any runs. And we're on to the second now, as Shea Langoliers is right back in the box. Still can't time anything. What is going on right now? I don't even have words. I just don't even have words for what's happening. No more base runners, please. Yeah, I'll be feeling this. Finally, we've recorded an out here in the second inning. As now Jake Mangum comes up.
Ball one.
I believe he went to the same high school that Connor Griffin went to. Definitely shouldn't look up that one. Oh my fucking god. Ugh. Yep. In there safely. And then somehow he's fouling off that. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Popping up that four-seamer, that'll be out number 2. Mangum will stay put. Probably would have been safe with that throw. As the first pitch sinker is in there to Tamar Johnson. And then he pops up that four-seamer. And Jackson's going to field this himself for out number 3. So we're through 2 innings here. We've only given up the solo shot to Langoliers. Can the offense pick us up, perhaps? Nope. Still 1-0 as Nick York comes to the batter's box as the 9-hitter. First pitch sinker to him. Can't time that. We had a couple good timings in a row, then that just, like, feels totally different.
Nope, that's a ball.
That misses. Can't time it when we get a foul back, so it's 2-2. Somehow hits that foul. Oh, the front door cutter. Gets him frozen up. Down on strikes is Nick York. First K of the day for Jaxson. Now we're back up here with O'Neal, Cruz, and the top of the order. First pitch curveball, a little cheeky in there. Up and away fastball, hit decently well, and that's going to keep carrying, but right before the track, it's put away by Rincones. 2 down, brings up Spencer Horowitz. Can't time that, but it's like perfectly right where we want it. And then we get a ground ball and the curveball as Nick Allen will make the play. 1-2-3 inning for Jaxson. We are on to the 4th here in Pittsburgh. I wonder if Dr. Robbie's at the game. Dr. Robbie might be at the game. I need me that Dr. Robbie bobblehead. There's no chance I'm ever going to get it, but I'm not even really trying to get it. But in my mind, I need that Dr. Robbie bobblehead. If you know, you know. I mean, what? That was like decent timing, and look where it fucking goes. And then that's just a line drive right to the first baseman. It looks like it's not Nathaniel Lowe on the day. Who is that? That looked like it was too skinny to be Nathaniel Lowe. It's Nathaniel Lowe, all right. We're just going to bury a bunch of sinkers to Langoliers. I'm not giving him anything up in the zone, as of course he's going to take that sinker into right field for a base knock. We fail the dynamic challenge. That brings up Jared Triolo. First pitch changeup to him gets a swing and miss. Of course, they're going to swipe second. Oh, wow, they actually threw him out. I think that's Fermin catching today. I literally just looked at the lineup and still don't even know. Not that I was looking for the catcher, I was looking for the first baseman. But anyways, man thrown out at second. 2 down now here to Triolo. '97 fouled back for strike 2. And that front door cutter freezes him. Backwards K on Triolo. Very efficient inning for Jaxson as we are now on to the 5th. Can the offense do anything? You're playing the Pittsburgh Pirates here. Come on. Nope, still down 1-0. As Jake Mangum digs in to the box.
Ball 1.
That's a strike. Yeah. Don't mess with me. Must be a sympathetic to Mississippi boarding schools umpire we got there behind home plate. As I can't field that, my camera glitches out. That probably got through the infield. It did indeed. No more base runners, please.
Ball.
No idea how that ends up over there. And we get a weak pop fly there for out number 1, and now a ground ball could possibly get us out of the inning. As the 8-hitter Tamar Johnson comes to the plate. And of course, they're going to eliminate the stolen base, or the double play threat with a stolen base by Jake Mangum. Probably should have seen that coming. I've got a 25 hold runners rating.
That's a ball.
All right, Tamar Johnson down 1-2. We can't time that, and that's going to be blooped foul. Still 1-2. Top of the zone. Cutter nicks that top half. 2 down in the inning as Tamar Johnson goes down on a backwards K. Brings up the 9-hitter in Nick York.
Hey.
First pitch sinker in there for a strike. Changeup is, of course, grounded through the hole. Fielded by Rincones, throw to the plate. It looks like it's way offline. It is indeed. And, of course, the Pirates tack onto their lead. So it's 2-0. As our offense continues to do nothing. That looked like it should have been perfect timing, but instead it's not, and it ends up a middle changeup.
No.
I don't know. That might have nicked it. That might have found the zone. Oh. Barely misses 1-1. I mean, that was a pretty decent miss, but... Whiffs through the sinker. And then that's a hard hit ball on the curveball, but out number 3 nonetheless. So we're through 5. They tack on another one. Offense, please. Do something. Maybe have more than 3 hits. We're pitching the 6th, and it's a tie game. 2-2 here in the bottom of the 6th as Spencer Horowitz is going to lead things off. We are going to attempt to retire the side in order. As Horowitz is going to help us out there with a first pitch pop-up on the up-and-in cutter. So that's 1 down. Cronenworth puts that one away, brings up Brian Reynolds. First pitch in there for a strike. Let's go right back to the cutter. That gets a swing and miss. Curveball fouled off. Can't time the 4-seamer. But we can time the cutter. 3 cutters in the AB, and the third one gets a swing and miss strikeout. So that's 2 down. 4th K of the day here for Jaxson Ryder. As now Shea Langoliers digs into the batter's box. Changeup whiffed through. You know, I'm not scared of throwing up and a 4-seamer to you.
Ball.
Of course, it misses the zone, though.
That's ball 2.
Curveball misses the zone. It's 2-1. Front door cutter in there for strike 2. And we work the ground ball from Langoliers for out number 3 as we have retired the side in order. We are through to the 7th in a 2-2 ball game. But we are relieved by Yuki Matsui, his 74th appearance of the season. And we end up winning the game. Let's go. I'll take it. Retire the side. Didn't we retire the side in order though? I don't know. Some of the dynamic challenges are like weirdly glitched sometimes. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Anyways, 6 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, 4 Ks, no walks. We get the win. Or no, we didn't get the win. The team got the win. Jaxson himself did not get the win, and of course we're below 500 now. Playing some stinky poo-poo baseball again. Alrighty, folks, we are here in San Diego, taking on the Kansas City Royals today. Stephen Kolek on the bump for them. We have us, obviously. As we're still below 500. They're 79 and 78. We're 78 and 79. This will be our 33rd start of the season. We might end up having 34 starts somehow, but I think this might be our last start. I'm not really sure. It looked like there was enough games left in the season to where we might start the last game of the year. As we get that first pitch. Is this fucking Bryce Harper? Who is this? No, this is Bryce Harper. This is Jeff McNeil. Why does he look like Bryce Harper? Alright, we got him 1-2. And we get the swing and miss. Could not hold up on the check swing. as Jeff McNeil is retired for out number 1. And now Bobby Witt Jr. digs in the 2-hole. Front door cutter in there for a strike. And of course he's going to inside out a sinker up the middle. Not even really an inside out, just takes a somehow 78-mile-an-hour pitch right back up the middle through all the infield. And Giancarlo Stanton is the 3-hitter for the Kansas City Royals. As, of course, then Bobby Witt's going to go and swipe second base. As the first pitch to Giancarlo's in there for a strike. That's not where I was trying to throw that. Get the swing and a miss on a curveball. We go right back to it, and we get back-to-back whips as Jaxson has 2 Ks here in the first inning, striking out 2 guys who have different profiles. You get the bat-to-ball skills of Jeff McNeil going down swinging, and then you got the big, lumbering, literally can't move Giancarlo Stanton. As now Dalton Varsho, the man walking up to some Christian AI music, digs into the batter's box. Eroding society with 2 things at a time. And also grounding out to Manny Machado at third base. 1-2-3 go, or not 1-2-3, but scoreless inning for Jaxson as we are on to the second. And Vinny Pasquantino digs in here to lead things off. Weekly pops up that cutter on the hands. Rincones puts it away for out number 1. And now Ramon Laureano digs in. Horrible timing on that cutter. Is Ramon Laureano really this short? I never thought he was like this short of a guy, but he's got one of these tiny strike zones that are annoying to deal with. Spits on the curveball. Fouls back the 4-seamer. Front door cutter, fouled back as well.
That's a ball.
Change-up spit on, it's suddenly a full count here to Ramon Laureano. Fastball fouled back. Fastball fouled back again. Froze him. Front door cutter, backwards K, second out of the inning. Brings up Carter Jensen, the catcher, I'd imagine. As we can't time that changeup and it misses the zone. Can't time that changeup either, it misses the zone. It's 2-0 to Carter Jensen. I gotta challenge that. It looked like it might have nicked the zone there. Yeah, that's well in the zone. 2-1 instead of 3-0. That's big time stuff there. That's not what we wanted. That could have been a disaster of a pitch. Fouls back the curve. 2-2, let's give him an up and in cutter on the hands, as we can't time it at all. Can't time that either, and we have a horrible AB to Carter Jensen, as that's the first walk of the game. Somehow that's there. And then, of course, he's going to take a curveball out against the shift. Base knock. First and second here, 2 outs for the Royals as their 9-hitter comes to the plate. In Abraham Toro. Honest Abe.
That's off the plate.
As we can't find the strike zone. Still. And then we get the weak pop-up there for at number 3. So we strand 2 base runners. We're through 2 scoreless here in San Diego. Cool, the offense has been doing good recently, and we're still below 500. Can't time the changeup. Spits on the 4-seamer. He's 1-2. Let's give him the curve. Can't time that either. I feel like we were timing things well, and all of a sudden it's just like, it's different. We get a swing and miss on the cutter there, as he is retired on strikes for the 2nd time this game. 4th K of the day here for Jaxson, as we have Bobby Witt Jr. coming to the plate. First pitch sinker is fouled off. And of course the second sinker is just lined on the ground, hit hard on the ground through the infield. So another base knock for Bobby Witt. As now here's Giancarlo Stanton. .107 on that, but foul, luckily. There goes Bobby Witt again.
No, he's safe.
Swing and miss on the curveball. And then, of course, he tattoos that one on the ground. 112 on the ground. I mean, look at that thing! That's on the ground! Look where that ends up! What the fuck? And then we get a pop-up from Varsho. 2-speed. I mean, 2-speed's even generous.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 9,
And there's another pop-up. This time it's Pasquantino. Shoestring catch by Rinconez out in left field. 3 down. We're through 3. They do tack on 1 run on the Giancarlo laser beam on the ground. As this Royals team is 8-2 in their last 10. Good timing, and it's still way below where I'm aiming it. And then he makes solid contact on that sinker. That's probably gone. Yep. 2-0 Royals. I gotta stop throwing the back-to-back sinkers to righties. His 26th bomb of the season. But then we get a weak pop-up from Carter Jensen for the first out there. On to the 8-hitter, who is Isaac Collins. Changeup not where we wanted it to, but luckily gets just a ground out on the first pitch. So 2 pitches, 2 outs there. Brings up the 9-hitter in Abraham Toro. That timing just felt terrible. Of course. Of course! I figured I'd at least get a foul back there if he didn't swing through it, but of course he just times it up, and that's another solo shot, and now we're down 3. Spits on that. And then he pops up to left field. So McNeil's 0 for 3 on the day. We're through 4, but we're down 3-0 as our offense last time didn't even have any hits. They still have no hits. They probably still have no hits. Let's have a quick inning here. We can't time the sinker, but it gets a swing and miss. Changeup misses the zone. So does the front door cutter. Sinker fouled off. Spits on the curveball. Full count here to Bobby Witt. But luckily he pops up that cutter. It'll be playable by the catcher for out number 1. So Witt is finally retired here. Brings up Giancarlo. Misses the zone.
No.
Misses the zone again. Freeze him with the sinker. Giancarlo down on a backwards K. That's the 5th K of the day for Jaxson. I can speak. Brings up Dalton Varsho. Changeup cannot hold up on that. Next changeup misses the zone. Somehow that's fouled off, pulled. Spits on that. We failed our challenge. That's a foul back. And we get the swing and miss on a changeup. Another strikeout to Jackson's tally on the day. The offense does have 1 hit now, but we're through 5, down 3-0. And we're taken out of the game for a guy who just recently got called up, Miguel Mendez, his 11th appearance of the season. As we do lose this game, and I don't think the playoffs are happening for this Padres team. And we're probably going to be stuck here unless I demand a trade, which I might do in the offseason. Or if it lets me now, I might even just do it now and just have that, like, in the bank as, like, hey, I want out this offseason. And we do, unfortunately, miss the playoffs. 79 and 83 on the season. The wildcard chase did not go to plan. We do have 120 tokens to work with, so that's cool. Let's, I don't know, get, like, one of all of these, maybe two of these, three of these. Let's get this up to 60 even. Let's do a few home runs, up to 56 perhaps, maybe 57. We'll do 57. We'll do 58. Yeah, we'll just do all of it here in the stuff. That leaves us with 3 tokens left. That gets our overall up to a 78. 2 overall bump right there. We got 3 tokens left. We're probably going to throw some of it into something, if I can, that it's worthwhile. Cutter velo up to 70. Why not? Can I perhaps request a trade now that we're in the off-season? What do you mean we can't make that request right now? If I don't get back to you about potential trades before the start of spring training, definitely reach out to me about this again before the season starts. Alright, well then in spring training, I'm talking to you again if we're not out of here. Here we go. Another phone call. Oh, the White Sox! I'll do that. I don't even know if they're a contender. I'll go to the White Sox. Oh yeah, I mean, we're not even a part of the... Are we in the rotation? We're the 6th best starter. Are they putting, like, Sean Burke in the rotation or something? I mean, these guys, they got Justin Steele, Pablo Lopez, Casey Mize. They got Bailey Ober now. I mean, am I even in the rotation? I am. They've got Sean Burke in the rotation. Or no, this is spring training right now. So they have us in the rotation for spring, but who knows if we're going to be there for the regular season.